You may not recognize it, but this is the corner of Bathurst and Bloor where the iconic Honest Ed's building once stood. Now, because of redevelopment, it has been demolished. And inside all these homes, which once made up Mirvish Village, is some pretty special century lumber. And thanks to a unique partnership, that valuable wood will live on.
I'm the founder of Deadstock Reclaimed, essentially recovering these old beautiful pieces of wood and turning them into beautiful functional objects. Some buildings that have already come down during the project from Ellis Dawn and West Bank.
We're talking about beams like this?
Just like those.
How old would this be?
Well, the beams would have been installed at least over 100 years ago, but technically speaking, they could be 300 to 400 years old from the time the tree was actually started to grow.
What would normally happen to this kind of wood in a site like this?
Our understanding is that it usually just goes to the dump.
How heavy is that?
It's got to be 250 pounds. There's a big section of trees that had to be cut down, either diseased or dead. As you can see, this one here, certainly not doing too well.
So you'll be taking the trees as well, the wood?
Yes.
What would something like this get turned into?
Something like this could get turned into a massive cookie. So with a big chainsaw, what we do is try to slice it down the middle. We flip it over like this so it was nice and flat, big and round, and we could put some legs on it. It'd be a fabulous coffee table.
So where are we going here?
This is the Victory Cafe, the old Victory Cafe on Markham Street. This is obviously a massive renovation. People will call this a gut job. You get to expose the skeleton of the building in here. And from here on in, we can also try to figure out which pieces can be salvageable and which would be best for our future projects.
What's exciting for you as you look around in here?
Everything. It's a dream. Absolutely everything in here can be salvaged and turned into something fantastic. Well, the joists up there, they're most likely eastern white pine or western hemlock. So those species right now, when you get them new, if you were to cut down a new tree, they would not be as rich in quality, color, or the density as these old timbers that we have up here. So just the quality of the material is something that is always fantastic for us. We know that this stuff is the best.
Well, coming up, we're going to visit their workshop and see some of the pieces of wood that is allowing the memory of the building that once stood here to live on. In Toronto, Audra Brown, City News.